Hey, what is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for my match preview ahead of this weekend's game against Aston Villa. Yes, we're away from home, and it is a bloody huge game because our recent form has just been woeful, and we need to start playing some decent football. Otherwise, we are going to be dragged right into the relegation zone because Newcastle have a pretty easy game this weekend against West Brom at home. Although knowing Newcastle, they will screw it up. But at the end of the day, we do have to do our jobs. And Aston Villa is the team we're playing. So Villa actually have a similar record to us over the past 6 games. They have 5 points and we have 6. We've won 2 and lost 4. They've won 1 and drawn 2 in their last 6. So a similar kind of record to us, but they still are bottom of the table. They've only won 2 games this season, and one of them was on the opening day of the season. So a fairly torrid time for Aston Villa fans this season. But to be honest, on paper, they actually have quite a decent team. Like, I look at that team and go, they shouldn't be where they are right now. There's obviously problems going on. I know the club's been run fairly badly, and it's a bit of a mismatch of players. But when you actually look on paper, they're not too bad. They've got the likes of like Mika Richards, and I know Rudy Gested's a good player. Kozak is a big money player. Obviously Jordan Ayew, who's suspended, who I'll talk about now. So Jordan Ayew suspended. He elbowed someone in the face in the last game, which was very kind of him. So thanks for that, Jordan. It makes our job a little bit easier. And their other 2 first-choice strikers are out as well, being Libor Kozak and Rudy Gested. They're both injured. So they're probably going to have to play Gabby Agbonlahor up front. Knowing him, he'll probably score against us, but he's been in pretty terrible form this season for the last couple of seasons. And I think I've seen from Aston Villa fans, and I'm friends with a few Villa fans, they've just said that basically Gabby Agbonlahor has been given a new contract is because the board doesn't necessarily want to spend. Villa had a terrible transfer window, lost out on all their targets completely. So it's not going too well for Villa. But at the end of the day, as I said, they've still got a decent team and we've still got to turn up. But they've been better in recent weeks. I mean, their recent record over 6 games isn't shocking, to put it that way. And it's always going to be a tough game going away from home in the Premier League. So Villa are 8 points from safety. We're 2 points above the drop zone. So they're 10 points currently off us. I would have said that Villa are down now. I don't think they're going to be getting out of it. But we just need to get points on the board because we have a tough run-in coming up. I think April is our easiest month when we have 5 games where we really should be trying to win each and every one of them. But except for that, we've got tough games coming up left, right and centre. And these are the types of games you need to win if you want to stay in this league. And obviously, we want to stay in this league. I think the area of the pitch where we're going to probably win this game is in the midfield. Recent weeks, we've been really poor in the middle of the park. I just don't think we've held the ball well enough. I don't think our midfielders contributed enough to the game. Tete's suspended, obviously, but Gary O'Neill is back, which is a positive. It's pretty much a straight swap. Who goes alongside him? Will it be Malumbu, who I haven't been impressed with this season at all? I think his best game was against Man City when literally all he had to do was just run into players and get the ball. But in terms of technical ability, I do worry slightly about Yusuf Malumbu. I think Graham Dorrans is a good player, not a great player. I think he can go unnoticed sometimes. For me, what I would do is shift Johnny Howson into the middle of the park alongside Gary O'Neill. I think that's probably the strongest midfield partnership. Maybe even Vadis. I think Vadis is a good player. Completely forgot about him. Put him in the middle of the park and then just try and create some width. Maybe through Jarvis on the left, who it's come under a bit of stick recently, but I quite like Jarvis. I think he's quick. I think he's direct. I like that about Jarvis. Maybe put Nathan Redmond out on the right, although that is risky because we know about Pinto and how he likes to go forward. So if you're going to play Redmond, I'd stick Wisdom at right back. If you're not going to play Redmond, stick Pinto at right back. I'm going to be doing my predict 11 though, so watch out for that. But I think the midfield needs to be a lot better this game for me. Anyway, that's my predicted, or my match preview, sorry. I'm going to be at the game. I'm buzzing for this match day experience. I'm going with like 8 mates from college. It's going to be an absolute ball. I'm going to try and get a load of content. It's going to be fantastic. Although I am going Club Cabbage. Although my record on Club Cabbage this season is pretty decent. So I'm hoping that's a good omen. But if we do lose this weekend, don't worry because I'm going on holiday next week for 10 days. We've got 2 games in that time period, maybe even 3, and we'll win all them. So don't worry about me. I'm going out of the country. We'll start winning games again. But Villa this weekend, my score prediction is a 3-1 Norwich. I'm feeling the win. Let's bloody do this, boys. I'm feeling confident. In Norwich we trust. In Alex Neil we trust. We're staying up this season. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. Villa, bring it on. Thanks for watching and peace out.